Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 21st of September 2023. Let's start with our session. Which state or the union territory recorded deaths due to Nipah virus infection? So 2 deaths from this viral infection, that is Nipah virus, were reported from Kozhikode district in the state of Kerala, and Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavi confirmed that these deaths were due to this Nipah virus. Basically, 4 suspected cases are currently under surveillance and their samples have been sent to the National Institute of Virology, Pune, and a central government team of 4 experts has also been sent to Kerala so that they can assist the state government in surveillance. Okay, so Kerala state has recorded deaths due to Nipah virus infection. Now let's revise some of the important current affairs. Which company has launched ALT ID solution for guest checkout transaction? This was MasterCard. Which state or the union territory launched a clean district ranking drive called as MODI, which stands for Most Outstanding District Initiative? This was the initiative for Assam state. Which state or the union territory inaugurated India's first artificial intelligence school? India's very first AI school has been inaugurated recently in the state of Kerala. Which state or the union territory launched E1 Lake portal to enhance public awareness about the forest and sanctuaries? E1 Lake portal belongs to Delhi. Which state or the union territory implements the Chief Minister Breakfast Scheme? This is the Yojana of Tamil Nadu state. Okay. Next is, what is the name of the festival organized by the Indian Council for Cultural Relations? So Indian Council for Cultural Relations organized a festival of democracy recently named as Vaishali, where? In Nalanda University in the state of Bihar. And 15th of September is celebrated as the International Day of Democracy. Actually, Vaishali in Bihar is the place where the roots of democracy are traced. And talking about Indian Council for Cultural Relations, it is an autonomous body under the administrative control of Ministry of External Affairs. Okay. So the name of this festival is Vaishali, that has been organized in the state of Bihar. Let's see some of the important festivals that were in news. Thiruvonam is a festival prevalently celebrated in which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in Kerala state. Unmesh and Utkarsh festivals were inaugurated in which state or the union territory? These are the festivals of Madhya Pradesh state. Which Indian city is set to host the Festival of Libraries 2023? Answer would be New Delhi. Where is the Chachin Grazing Festival celebrated? This is the festival of Arunachal Pradesh state. Kar Puja festival is celebrated in which state or the union territory? Kar Puja festival has been recently organized in Tripura state. Fine. There is one more festival from Telangana state. It is known as Bathukamma and it is a very famous festival of Telangana. It is celebrated also in some parts of Andhra Pradesh state. Next is, what is the name of the campaign launched by the Union Health Ministry to mark Prime Minister's birthday? This is an important question. And the Union Health Ministry launched a countrywide health campaign named as Ayushman Bhav campaign on 17th of September to mark Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 73rd birthday. And the comprehensive health campaign was inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu, marking the beginning of an extensive healthcare drive that is set to benefit millions of people. Okay, so what is the name of that particular campaign that has been launched to mark the birthday of our Prime Minister? Answer would be Ayushman Bhav campaign. Let's talk about some of the important campaigns that were in news these days. Which department has organized the Bharat Internet Utsav media campaign? This campaign was organized by Department of Telecommunication. Which Union Ministry unveiled the Wedding Tourism campaign? Obvious answer is Ministry of Tourism, right? Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign aims to create a garden in which city? This campaign aims to create a garden in New Delhi. Which state or the union territory launched the Gajah Kutha campaign? This campaign was made to run in the state of Assam so as to reduce the human-animal conflict. Next question is, Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of critical care blocks in Chhattisgarh under which particular scheme? So Prime Minister dedicated important rail sector projects worth around 6,350 crore rupees and laid the foundation stone of 50 bed each critical care blocks that are to be built in 9 districts of Chhattisgarh state. And 9 critical care blocks will be built under Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission at a cost of more than 210 crore rupees. Also, Prime Minister distributed 1 lakh sickle cell counseling cards to the screened population under the National Sickle Cell Anemia Elimination Mission. Fine. So, Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of critical care blocks in Chhattisgarh under PM Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission, that is option number A. Okay. Now, can you tell me which union ministry recently launched the Skill India digital program? So, this is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Recently, it has launched Skill India Digital, which is a digital public infrastructure that is aimed at consolidating various types of government initiatives that are related to skill development, education, employment, and entrepreneurship onto a single platform. So users can generate digital CVs with personalized QR codes for potential employers or partners to access, and secure access to the platform will require Aadhaar based eKYC. Okay. Simply you can be asked which union ministry has launched Skill India digital program. Answer would be Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Now let's have a look at some of the important questions. Which state passed a resolution declared as Poila Baisakh as the State Foundation Day? So this resolution has been passed by West Bengal Legislative Assembly. The foundation stone for Southeast Asia's largest desalination plant was laid in which Indian state? Answer would be Tamil Nadu. India has partnered with which country for the Ministry of Electronics and IT National Science Foundation Research Collaboration? For this purpose, India has collaborated with USA. The foundation stone for Organic Agriculture University has been laid in which northeastern state? This is Sikkim, right? The foundation stone for Iconic Site Museum was laid in which Indian state? The foundation stone for this museum has been laid in the state of Tamil Nadu. Next question is, India discussed with which country on utilization of new transport corridors like Northern Sea Route and the Eastern Maritime Corridor? So our Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Mr. Sarbanand Sonowal, met with the Minister of Russian Federation for the development of the Far East and the Arctic in Russia, and the leaders discussed various aspects of maritime cooperation between India and Russia, including the utilization of new transport corridors like the Northern Route and the Eastern Maritime Corridor between Vladivostok and Chennai. Also, they agreed to train Indian seafarers in polar and Arctic waters at the Russian Maritime Training Institute in Vladivostok. Okay, so India discussed with Russia on utilization of new transport corridors recently. Now, apart from it, can you tell me Libya, which was hit by the floods recently, lies in which particular region? So we know that nearly 2,300 people found to be dead and several others injured and missing in Libya floods, and this is a region in Africa. Okay, let's revise some of the important international current affairs. India decided to end disputes over the import of poultry products with which particular country? So India and the US decided to end disputes over the import of poultry products and to reduce the import tariffs on apples, almonds, chickpeas and the lentils. So farmers and the traders associations fear that the new agreement that was signed will harm the interest of the farmers and small and medium industries in the poultry sector, right? So recently India decided to end disputes over the import of poultry product with the country USA. Which country has claimed to have regained control of Black Sea oil platform? Yesterday we have talked about this question. Answer is Ukraine. Which country has clinched SAFF Under 16 Championship 2023 title? The winner of this championship is our country India, and India has won this title by defeating the country Bangladesh. Okay. Election Commissioner Arun Goel visited which country to monitor the 2023 presidential election? So recently Arun Goel visited the country Maldives so that the 2023 presidential elections of Maldives can be monitored. India handed over the G20 presidency to which country? We have recently handed over the G20 presidency to the country Brazil. Okay. Next is, which public sector bank launched online allotment of safe deposit locker facility? This is Indian Overseas Bank, or that is option number D. Recently this bank has announced an online allotment of safe deposit locker facility for its customers and non-customers, and this new facility can be accessed online just by logging into the bank's portal. So the bank's customers and non-customers can avail the locker facility without physically visiting a branch as per this lender. Okay. So Indian Overseas Bank has launched an online allotment of safe deposit locker facility. Now let's revise some of the important banking related current affairs. Which bank launched the nation first transit card to facilitate seamless customer commuting experience? This is State Bank of India. Which country's central bank governor stopped the Global Finance Central Banker Report Cards 2023? Answer would be India. And who's our current RBI governor? Mr. Shaktikant Das. Don't forget that this year Shaktikant Das has also won the award named as Governor of the Year award. Asian Development Bank has sanctioned 3.32 crore grant for safe public transport travel in which Indian city? So ADB has sanctioned or allocated this much amount for safe public transport travel in the city of Hyderabad. The Asian Development Bank is set to construct 25 megawatt solar power plant in which Indian state? Answer would be Tamil Nadu. India is set to open a climate change and health hub in which city in partnership with Asian Development Bank? Answer would be New Delhi. Okay. Next is, International Hockey Federation withdrew the hosting rights of the Olympic qualifiers from which particular country? So International Hockey Federation has withdrawn the hosting rights of the Olympic qualifiers from Pakistan Hockey Federation, and the men's Fitch Hockey Olympic qualifier tournament was earlier scheduled here in January 2024, and this is primarily due to the recent developments in the governance situation of the federation. Fine. So recently International Hockey Federation withdrew the hosting rights of the Olympic qualifiers from the country Pakistan. Talking about some of the important and the recent questions. When is the International Day for South-South Cooperation observed? We celebrate this day every year on 12th of September. Which Union Ministry organized the International Conference on Dam Safety? This is Ministry of Jal Shakti. UP International Trade Show 2023 is being organized in which place? Answer would be Greater Noida. Which city is the host of International Aerospace Conference? This was Gwalior city. International Finance Corporation is set to invest up to $100 million in which Indian company? So IFC is set to invest $100 million in IIFC Home Finance Limited. Okay. Next is, which country has launched AlHosn application to track children's vaccination? So now the country UAE will be using the upgraded version of this application to track children's vaccination, and children will not be allowed in the schools if their vaccination records are not updated on this application. So the national vaccination schedule of UAE includes mandatory vaccines for the infants and the children, and the upgraded version of this application provides comprehensive vaccination records for the children from birth to 18 years of age. Okay, so here correct answer would be the country UAE. Now similarly, the governor of Assam, Mr. Gulab Chand Kataria, has recently unveiled the Sarpanch Samvad mobile application that is developed by the Quality Council of India. And this application is part of the Sarpanch Samvad initiative, which aims to connect nearly 2.5 lakh Sarpanchs, means elected village head, across India, and the initiative provides a platform for networking, knowledge sharing and collaboration among the different Sarpanch. Okay, you can be asked that which institution has recently launched Sarpanch Samvad mobile application. Answer would be Quality Council of India. Okay, let's revise some of the important applications that have been launched recently. First is, which institution has launched Sarpanch Samvad mobile application? It is actually a repeated question. Answer would be Quality Council of India. Which scheme has been granted National Award for E-Governance 2023 Gold for application of emerging technologies? Answer would be Swamitwa scheme, which functions under Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Which company has launched a new mobile application called Share.Market? Answer would be Phone Pay. The Embassy of India in which country has launched a mobile application EOIBH Connect to ease the consular access? This is Bahrain country. Which institution launched the Raj Marg Yatra mobile application? This is the application of National Highways Authority of India. Next is, which institution released the Global Debt Database Update? Answer would be International Monetary Fund. Recently, they have reported that the global debt as a share of economic output decreased for a second consecutive year in 2022, but this trend may be ending as the post-COVID growth surge wanes. So according to the IMF's Global Debt Database Update, the world's total debt to GDP ratio fell to 238% in 2022, which is down from 248% in 2021 and 258% in 2020. However, despite the decline over the past 2 years, global debt remains well above the 2019 level of 238% of GDP. Fine. You can be asked that which institution released the Global Debt Database Update? Answer would be International Monetary Fund. Similarly, can you tell me what is the financial outlay for E-Courts Phase 3 scheme? So the Union Cabinet, which is led by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has accorded approval for the E-Courts Project Phase 3, which is a central sector scheme, and it will be implemented in total 4 years with a financial allocation of 7,210 crore rupees starting from 2023. And this mission aims to enhance access to justice through technology, and this Phase 3 will especially focus on digitizing the court records, introducing universal e-filing and e-payment systems, implementing intelligent systems to aid judges and registries in decision making, right? You can be asked what is the financial outlay for E-Courts Phase 3 scheme? Answer would be 7,210 crore rupees. Let's talk about some of the important institutions that were in news. TTPs means Tactics, Techniques and Procedures Based Framework to Combat Cybercrime Targeting Humans has been developed by which institution? So recently, a novel cybercrime investigation tool, means TTPs based cybercrime investigation framework has been developed by IIT Kanpur's C3I Hub with support from the Department of Science and Technology. And this framework offers a comprehensive solution which enables law enforcement agencies to effectively combat cybercrimes and significantly reduce the cybercrime activities in the country, right? American government's Development Finance Institution approved investing in which company's solar cell plant? Here answer would be Tata Power Solar. Which institution hosted the North Tech Symposium? This symposium was hosted by IIT Jammu. Which institution launched grassroots initiative to promote Indian standards in the rural areas? Answer would be Bureau of Indian Standard. Which institutions recommended cross-border cooperation and information sharing in a joint report to the group of 20 nations? Answer would be International Monetary Fund and Financial Stability Board. Which institution has released the report titled as India Real Estate Vision 2047? This was the report from Knight Frank, India. Okay, so these are some of the important institutions that can be asked in your examination. And now the last question says, which scheme implemented by the Government of India provides first gas refill and stove free of cost to the beneficiaries? So the Union Cabinet headed by Prime Minister of India has accorded approval for extension of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana for next 3 years from financial year 23-24 up to 25-26. And the scheme aims to provide the first refill and stove free of cost to the beneficiaries, and the extension aims to provide an additional 75 lakh LPG connections. Fine. Correct answer would be PM Ujjwala Yojana. Now can you tell me, where was the 4th G20 Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion meeting held recently? So it took place in Mumbai from 14th to 16th of September 2023. And more than 50 delegates from G20 member countries, special invitee nations and international organizations convened in the meeting to discuss the ongoing financial inclusion agenda under the G20 India presidency, with a particular focus on digital financial inclusion and SME finance. Right? You can be asked, where was the 4th G20 Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion meeting held recently? Answer would be Mumbai city. Also, the Government of India's Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, in collaboration with the World Organization for Animal Health, successfully conducted a 2-day workshop in Hyderabad from 11th to 12th of September 2023. And this event focuses on risk-based management of spill over the events in wildlife in India. And the workshop gathered experts from different organizations and participants from Indian states and organizations like Indian Council of Agricultural Research, National Institute of Veterinary Epidemiology, Food and Agriculture Organization, World Health Organization, etc. Fine. You can be asked, India and the World Organization for Animal Health collaborated to conduct the Wildlife Origin Disease Risk Management Workshop in which place recently? Answer would be Hyderabad. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me is Hatsana signing off.